Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA, and today I am joined by
Hazel.
She's going to be helping me out with today's video, and we're going to be talking about the Ironheart Type 3 526J-142ib jacket. Now, I don't have any affiliation with Ironheart in any way, shape, or form. I paid for this jacket with my own money, so all of the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. Ironheart will see this when you do, if they choose to see it. So, if you've been following around on my journey here, I went down the rabbit hole of Selvedge denim. In the past, I have had plenty of like raw denim pants and things like that. I sold many different jean brands for a long time. I sold a lot of other brands, jackets and whatnot for a long time. So I'm kind of coming full circle. And jean jackets are one of my favorite jackets to wear. So, of course, I had to go with one of the big names in the Selvedge denim industry, and that is Ironheart. So here we land on the Ironheart, and I went with the Indigo and black colorway. There's just something about this colorway. I love it. My favorite denim jacket of all time is a no-name black jacket, so I wanted to go darker. So I found the Indigo and black, and I just fell in love with the color. It reminded me of my favorite jacket, which is a black denim jacket, but it is also indigo. And because this is very, very deeply dyed and over-dyed, it will produce some very high contrast fades, and we are already seeing some of them. But before we get to all of that, we're gonna start, as always, with some specs. The 526J-142ib is a modified Type 3 jacket. That means it is a little bit longer in the body, and it also features hand warmer pockets, or as I like to call them, belly pockets. This jacket comes in at $400 USD. It is a 14-ounce indigo and black Selvedge denim that is Sanfordized. My jacket is a size large, but I probably could have done with an extra large for the chest, but unfortunately for me at the time, they were out of stock in the extra large. In addition, I think the extra large might have been too long in the body and the sleeves for me, so overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the fit of this jacket. Now, while we're talking about sizing, I want to say that the Ironheart sizing, it threw me off a little bit. If you see the tag, this does say size 40 on the tag, which is a size large in Ironheart. For me, a 40 was, in my mind, a 40 chest. That is not the case because I believe these are European sizes, which a 40 in the EU is a large in America, but a 42 would have been a large in a US chest size, so it was throwing me for a while. I finally asked on the Ironheart message boards, and someone was kind enough to give me this size chart, which breaks down the Ironheart sizes to the US sizes, and after searching a little bit further, I found out that the sizes are in EU sizes. So, if you do see a size 40 on the inside tag of an Ironheart jacket, that in fact refers to a large. But since we're speaking about Ironheart sizing, there is more. Each individual Ironheart jacket has its own sizing. So on the page for the jacket you're interested in, click on the sizing chart. It will give you the measurements of each of the jackets and each of the sizes. You'll simply just measure a jacket that you own, that you like the fit of, and then compare it and find the one that is closest in size. And they will actually go a step further. If you are interested in a particular jacket in a particular size and you email them, they will then go and measure each of the individual jackets that they have in stock, let you know the measurements on those, and then you can make your decision, and they will send you the one that closely fits the sizes that you want. They will go that extra step. I did not know that until a little bit afterwards. I would have emailed them and asked for the largest of the sizes large. They had 3 in stock when I got mine. I found that out afterwards. I wish I knew that little bit of information. I might have found one that was just like a ½ inch bigger across the chest. I am, though, a little bit big chested for my size, so I would have liked to have just that tiny bit bigger in the chest. It would have fit me a little bit better, but I didn't know it till afterwards, so hopefully that little bit of information can help you prior to purchasing, because these are a high ticket item.
When I drink too much water a little bit, my chest gets a little bump.
Oh, so you drank too much water and you got a little, I got you. Well, you were drinking fizzy water. How have I been wearing this jacket? Well, this has been my daily driver for at least a month now at this point, and I'll say I probably have some medium to moderate wear in it. I will say I have been babying this a little bit. This is a $400 jacket, so if I'm crawling around on the ground, I'm taking it off and I'm gonna put it on the chair. I have not been wearing this as much as I would my old beat up, worn in, much loved, no name black denim jacket. So I will take this off and treat it a little bit more gingerly than I normally would, because again, this does fetch a pretty high price tag, but I've worn it every single day for at least a month now. Regardless of weather, it's been warming up. I have been wearing this a lot with my Flint and Tinder Sherpa line down vest. Only thing I'll say is I thought the Indigo was going to rub off quite a bit on the cream colored Sherpa, but it actually rubbed off quite a bit on the wax canvas. So the external wax canvas actually has quite a bit of Indigo, mostly under the arms where my arms were rubbing on it, and then along the hand warmer pockets for me putting my hands in, and my cuffs rubbing on that. So the wax canvas has some Indigo bleed on it where I thought the Sherpa line would have, and that has nothing. So that's kind of an interesting trade-off. But in my medium to moderate wear, I've been wearing this to the office every single day. Now, I've been doing a lot of studio work, so I'm in the studio quite a bit, doing a lot of products. We have a lot of product launches, so I've been in there doing many different products. Editing at the desk, we have done a few shoots now, both indoor and outdoor shoots. The weather's kind of getting a little bit better, so I've worn this on a couple of those shoots, on location, lugging around my camera bag on my back, or throwing, I use a sling with my camera battery, so I have a sling on over it. And I will say the jacket is incredibly comfortable to wear, even for longer periods of time, bending my body in awkward positions. I'm still very comfortable. And doing all of this, I am getting to see some very high contrast fades on it because this is such an overdyed garment. And while I'm talking about that, before I show you my overdyed garment, let me show you the image that finally set me over the edge to pull the trigger on this. This jacket was the second place winner of year 1 of the Red Line Rally, worn by Harry Chasm from Singapore. So that was it. I saw the picture, it set me over the edge. I was on the fence. I pulled the trigger after seeing that, and I said, that has some killer fades to it. And after my time wearing it, I'm starting to see nowhere near what Harry Chasm got, but I'm starting to see some good high contrast fades. We'll start with the most obvious fades that you can see from furthest away, and that would be the honeycombing in the inner elbow. I'm getting some really good creasing, and you can really see the fade coming in on the top of those creases. Now, if we go up the sleeves, it looks like my left arm is fading better than my right. This is where you can really see the fades from me wearing my vest. Again, the left arm definitely has some more fade action going on than the right. You can even see along the pocket line, next to the W logo from Ironheart, along the pocket, you can see there's some high contrast fades going on there. But that's not to say the right arm isn't fading. There is definitely some good fade going on there as well in the armpit area and the upper shoulder, but I just think the left is fading that much better. And now we will check out the rest of the sleeves, and the elbows probably have the most fade going on overall because, you know, it's an elbow and that's what you lean on, and you can even see they have a bit of a shine going on to them. But this is definitely a really cool contrast fade to that deep indigo and black. Moving down to the cuffs, you can see they're fading really well. And much like my other Selvedge jacket, the left seems to be fading just a little bit faster than the right, and I believe that is because my watch band, even though I operate my mouse with my right hand, my watch band is on my left wrist, so I think it pushes down on my desk just a little bit more, because you can see just a little bit more of the white threads showing on the left sleeve than you can on the right. But other than that, right on the edge of the cuff, both seem to be fading pretty similar to each other. And if we flip the cuffs over to the other side, you could definitely see some good creasing going on along the bottom of the cuff. Again, seeing some really good fades pretty early on in the wear. Now going along the body of the jacket, you can see some of these high touch points, like down along the seam here where the buttons are. You can definitely see some lighter indigo and even a little bit more white showing through there. And then again along the left pocket by the Ironheart W logo, we see some good fading going on there, and along the edge of the pocket. Going up along the collar, the left side of the front of the collar, you can see it's a bit of a high touch point for me when I'm adjusting the collar of my shirt and the collar of my jacket. That's getting some good fading going on as well. Now going across the back of the jacket, we're actually not seeing that much fading going on. There's not a lot of creasing going on along the back, but in the end, it's all character that's added to the jacket. The fit, feel, and finish of this jacket is phenomenal. I can see why this fetches such a high price point. I can see why this is such a popular brand with denim heads. This is a 14-ounce jacket, and it feels like it is a tank, and it feels like it will wear like a tank. Even though I have not worn this jacket a ton, I feel like I can beat the ever-loving hell out of this thing, and it is still going to last basically through the apocalypse. So I definitely see the appeal with Ironheart, and after seeing this colorway, there was just no way I couldn't try this jacket out. Now, this colorway is available from a few other companies. Another one I was looking at, 316, has one that's almost identical in color, but the upper of that jacket has that crossback look, so they do have a different aesthetic vibe to them. And I did throw up a poll on the community tab of the YouTube channel, and you overwhelmingly chose Ironheart over 316. So that is what I ultimately went with, and I am glad that you spoke and I listened, because I'm very satisfied with this jacket. Again, this is a $400 jacket. That is a big price point. Now, I have heard if you take a flight to Japan and go to an Ironheart store in Japan, they're about half that price, but you are going to have to get yourself to Japan. And for me to get to Japan from Pennsylvania in the United States, it's gonna cost me just a little bit more than $200. So I'm more than happy to order my jacket from from England and have it shipped to me. And the shipping was pretty quick. I think I had it from England in like 4, maybe 5 days. It was pretty quick. So the shipping wasn't bad at all, but they do have a no quibble return policy. And I'm pretty sure they said it's about 35 bucks. I just pay, ship it back. They'll either refund me or swap it out for another size. But in my case, they didn't have the extra large, so I wouldn't have been able to get it the extra large. And I was very content with the way the large was fitting. And again, I am running. Me and Duke the dog started running again, so we are going to get both back into shape into our 13 to maybe 26.2 mile bodies. I don't know if I'm gonna do another marathon. They're a lot of work. I'm getting old, I'm getting lazy. I don't know if I want to do that, but half marathons, awesome distance for me. Anyway, I digress. Go and get back into shape, so this large, I feel like it's going to start fitting me a lot better, a lot sooner. But we just started running, so give me a little bit of time. But overall, I am incredibly satisfied with my Ironheart 526J-142ib Indigo in black Type 3 modified jacket. I really love the jacket. I definitely see why people in denim heads love Ironheart. The quality of this is amazing. It is a bit pricey, so not for the faint of heart. There are other options out there. There are plenty of other options out there that you can get them for half the price or less. Not the same jacket, but there are very high quality Selvedge denim jackets out there that you can get if $400 is not in the cards for you. This is an expensive buy. I get that. I understand that. Most of, if not all of the Ironheart offerings are quite expensive, so they're nice to look at from a distance, but maybe not for you. The price tag might take you out of the running. If so, drop a comment down below. I can give you some recommendations of some high quality gear that is a lot less in price. You don't have to spend $400 to get a quality Selvedge denim product. You can spend $100, $128, $178. There's definitely some solid options. But with that being said, I am happy with my Ironheart jacket. I do not regret the purchase of my Ironheart jacket. I'm going to continue to wear and love my Ironheart jacket for years to come. This is a premium product made from premium materials, and it does carry a premium price tag. So if you're looking at one, maybe this exact jacket, I love it. I'm very content with it. This is going to produce some amazing fades over time. The more I wear it, the more I live in it, the more I love it. It's going to reflect not only my wear, but my own personality. And that's one thing that I really love about Selvedge denim. Everyone's jacket is going to fade and wear different. It's a reflection of them and the way they live their life, which is awesome. So any Selvedge denim product that you wear and love is going to reflect a little bit of you. And I really like that about Selvedge denim and raw denim. That's kind of what drew me in. I love a beat up, old, worn in pair of jeans. When you grab your jeans and you can see your wear marks on your knees and your wallet mark in the pocket, and if you carry your pocket knife, they're your jeans. You could tell you wore them the way you wore them, and you could tell your pair of jeans from someone else's pair of jeans and their wear marks. It's the same thing with the jacket, and Selvedge denim just does it a little bit better than a regular pair of jeans. So with that being said, I'm happy with the purchase of my Ironheart jacket. If you can't afford the $400 price tag, again, I completely understand it. It is a heavy price tag, and it's sometimes unattainable for others. So drop a comment down below. I will give you some amazing products that you can get for a much cheaper price point. But with that, if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.
I'd like to watch Snow White for our family movie night, and I'm gonna put on my Snow White gown.
Oh, we're gonna watch Snow White now? Okay, that works. We can do that. We can do that.
But if I pick a different nightgown and the Snow White one is like Elsa or something, then we have to watch them.